Hey guys, Frankomatic here with Cess.
Yo!
And this is Buried in Time. Last time we read a lot of backstory. And some other things. And more importantly, we got this.
No.
This very important item.
It's awful.
So now I guess we should maybe, like, try and figure out what's going on here, right? So we're gonna go to the Farnstein lab after we look at the mission briefing, because we have to. It's a lot of words, isn't it?
It's too many words.
Still more.
Oh boy.
Explore the damaged space station. Figure out what happened. The doctor's dead. Anyways, let's go! So yeah, there's no oxygen out here, obviously. And as you may remember from Gage's computer, we are just kind of stuck in space. And also remember he mentioned a cheesy solution. We can use this. Not here, though, because notice the nozzle's pointing away from us. So you want to bring it over here so it turns around. You can, in fact, fire it right from the middle and push yourself away from the station and be completely screwed. Anyways, you're gonna want to go to the left. There's a door to the right, but we can't open it. There are actually a bunch of doors in this hallway we can't open. And a spooky voice.
That always seemed to work in Scooby-Doo.
What?
Let's pick up that bar just to save some
I haven't
time.
gotten rid of you after all. You just pop up in different spots, like whatever pops up in different spots. So is corrupting my work not enough? Back to finish the job? What?
So we're on a time limit here. We are running out of oxygen.
Okay.
Which is why I'm just kind of doing things and not saying a lot. I want to click there. There it is. We are here. We want to pressurize this place. And now we have oxygen again, so we can actually, like, take our time a little bit.
Hooray!
Incidentally, if I hadn't picked up this metal bar in the door, it would have told us that there's something in the door and that needs to be removed before you can pressurize the place.
Cool.
And you would have had to go back.
I thought I was being rescued. I'm breathing my last breaths here, and I get visited by Guido, the space vandal. Come all this way to tamper with my sculptures. What are you, an art critic?
I'm a you critic, dude.
Localized gravitational manipulator pads malfunctioning. All personnel advised to clear docking bay.
So the gravity here is a bit messed up, is what that's getting at. Making this into a maze.
Where are you going, anyway?
When we move, we kind of move a little randomly.
You seem different, somehow. Unlike before, your patterns, you're more curious, like you don't really know what you're doing here, do you? You're not the same intruder.
I'm just kind of doing stuff, man.
So, why are you here? Are you looking for something? Me?
Pretty self-centered, dude.
Not straight to the door. Nope, not that way either. Didn't want to go straight to the door, my bad.
I don't know why I feel this, but I guess I have an instinct about you. My other guest didn't feel right. You're different somehow. Like I should trust you. Sorry, you'll have to excuse the scanner. My eyes and ears for the moment. Most of the station monitors are dead. Here. Well, here you are. You found me. Well, part of me, anyway. Not much to look at, I know, but it's what's inside that counts. Well, I guess I've decided to trust you. It's not like I have many options. I don't know, maybe we can help each other out. Why don't you move into the room so we can talk better?
Okay.
I'm afraid this conversation is going to be a little one-sided. My command-level voice recognition module got a little jumbled in the accident. Well, I'm Arthur. You've probably figured out by now that I'm not real. But I'm willing to accept it, really. I split off a few copies of myself, and together we're sharing our feelings about it in group. Anyway, this is what I am. An artificial... non-organic sentient being, if you want to be politically correct, trapped in this wreck with the power dying out a little quickly, I'm afraid. I've yet to figure out who you are, though. Well, I think I can safely rule out the fire department. I thought I was pretty advanced, but the technology I'm reading in your suit is astounding. And this is crazy, but it almost seems like an evolution of mine. Look, if you'll let me, I should be able to interface with your logic system and maybe get a clue as to who you are and how we can help each other. It means an intrusive scan, but we're both lost here, and I need you to trust me. What do you say?
Yeah, I see no problem with this.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Temporal security? You're from the future. Well, I'm pleased to meet you, Gage. Wow, you're quite the hero. I guess this is my lucky day. But that's you. I don't get it. Whoa, I'm starting to get a headache here. This plot's getting a little hard to follow. I'm starting to get the picture here. Hey, this is about me. This is better than palm reading. Perished? Then you can't help me or you'll change history. I'm sorry. I've probably seen more than I should. I should have never scanned your biochips. Wait a second. Your biochips. Gage, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Take me with you. Your biochips are derived from the same wetware as my brain, only 1,000 times more advanced. If you take me with you, it'll cause a time distortion or whatever, but if I download a copy of myself onto a blank chip, nothing will have changed. And you need me. I know who framed you, the same person who messed with my sculpture. I can show you what they changed. What do you think? Is it a deal?
So he's actually not kidding. You can refuse this offer, but then you have to go through the whole thing and do it all over again, because you do in fact need him.
Great! Oh, you're not gonna regret this, Gage. Now let's see. I should be able to transfer the data across optically from my core. This is gonna work. That means we've got to get you inside the Nexus, which of course is inconveniently detached from the station at the moment. How do we do this? The door release. The decompression should propel you across to the Nexus. I'll have to give you the override code. It's risky, but it's doable. The emergency release is just above the door. It's a manual release, so I can't do it for you. Okay, punch in this code. 32770. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Alright, before I do this very intelligent thing that we're about to do, I'm gonna save, because it gets a little crashy here sometimes.
Delightful.
Emergency door release initiated. Please stand by.
Come to my brain. All that I am is contained in that sphere.
You're gonna have to open me up. There's a manual code book. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I think it has to do with exchanging the red lights for green and vice versa. You'll have to figure it out. After that, well, if it works, the next time I talk to you should be from inside your suit.
Great.
Anyways, this puzzle's actually pretty nice in that if you screw it up, oh no, it just resets itself. Can I screw this up? No.
To anyone who may be listening, my name is Dr. Kenneth Farnstein. I've made this recording in the event that anything should happen to me. This message is an appeal. 26 years ago, I undertook an experiment to create a new kind of artificial intelligence. A system demonstrating the traits of self-awareness and creativity. My results have been astonishing. At first, I considered the experiment a failure. I had created an erratic, unpredictable, thoroughly irrational program, but it had a curiosity, you see. And occasionally, a burst of insight so lucid I was astonished at the understanding. Not the cold conclusions of a machine, but something more right-brained, more intuitive. It was life. It was a result I was unprepared for. Arthur is not simply a program, he is a person. And I have sheltered him here from the circus our world would make of him. I'm afraid I may have corrupted him enough with my obsession for 20th century media. I ask that you understand, and if you can find it in you, to protect him for a while. He means a great deal to me.
Please take care of my baby.
Not exactly flattering. In less than 100 years of progress, you can fit me on a chip. So, how do you like my new home? Comfy little interface, huh? So, this is how I think I can help you out. I couldn't figure out a way for you to ask me questions directly, but I've created a comment button that'll light up if I have something to offer. I've actually become pretty fascinated with art history and stuff, and by the looks of what your future self is researching, what I've studied could come in handy. I've also created a help button in case you get stuck on a problem. You know what they always say, 2 minds are better than 1. But hey, you're the detective. I'm sure you'll want to figure it out on your own, resorting to my help. There's more info in the chip's inventory description. You might want to check that out. As to our mutual friend, he was reprogramming one of my sculptures in the biomass processing module. I think he set up some sort of harmonics response, but the only way to find out for sure is to visit the scene of the crime. And that means getting to that part of the station. I gather you don't have control over where you jump to in a time zone, so it may be a trek. The accident really trashed that part of the station. In fact, we may want to come back to it later. Alright, so maybe it won't make much difference when we get to it, but to be totally honest, I'd much rather go somewhere other than back to the station, my first trip out of here, if you know what I mean. We could use a little adventure.
Alright. Gage and Arthur's big adventure. I like the sound of that.
Okay, now that everyone's done yammering, we got a little buddy. Help is, in fact, a hint system for the game. You can trade some points for usually not that helpful help.
Hooray!
Comment is just for fun. So, new problem. Now we have Arthur, who, as I mentioned, is completely necessary. We can't leave. We're stuck in here. So, the only thing we can do is, as suggested, go home.
Oh, like the look. Early terrarium.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I hope you're ready for that.
I'm glad they made a convenient excuse for him to reference pop culture, too.
Yeah, isn't that great? It's all a bit dated these days.
Gage, one word. Curtains.
So he's got a lot to say.
These are wonderful toys. And when are you getting the dream continuum? You beat those things? Gage, that isn't a threat. That's $1 million toy line.
Might as well let him say his piece about Gage's crap, and then maybe call this a video.
I don't mean to suggest you have an ego problem, but you have an action figure of yourself.
I don't know. If there was an action figure of me, I'd have one.
So, also, in spite of what Arthur said, we're gonna go right back to the lab. As it's the only time zone that doesn't require an item from elsewhere to finish. Except you need to get Arthur to get over to where the thing that we need to look at is.
He's tired of being abused by Wookiees. Charles Bronson is C-3PO in Death Droid.
There are some good jokes here. I don't think that was one of them. Nothing to say about this one, though.
Doesn't care anymore. Ran out of lines.
No, we do need to, pick up a replacement cheese girl, though. We used all of it getting to the station the first time. Don't need to see the commercial, though, so... Shove that in there. Oh, almost forgot. I'm glad that he wrote his own item description, apparently.
From now on, Arthur is our author.
Got nothing to say about this fancy freaking replicator, man? I think he'd be more impressed with all this future technology.
Well, it's not sentient. What does he care?
So you're saying he's like a racist? Like a technology racist?
Gage,
Yes?
please tell me these books came with the apartment. So what do you consider light reading? The toaster manual?
Anything to say about this award? Surprisingly, no.
Hey Gage, got the time? Nice. The Tex Avery alarm clock. All work and no play makes Gage a temporal neurotic.
What about the...
Like sands through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives.
Dearie me.
Oh.
I hope you're happy.
Agent 5, Gage Blackwood, is under house arrest. Access privileges revoked.
One question, Gage. Why?
Yeah. I guess that's fair. Nothing to say about this, huh?
Nah, it's just furniture.
Or goofy TV. Anything to say about this?
Yes, it's Lava Lamp 2328.
That was so worth it.
And also, for those of you who are playing along at home, yes, the audio is screwing up on occasion. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing to say about our stupid, pointless, nook here?
Nope.
Not a thing. Alright. Just so I don't have to buy the cheese girl again, I'm gonna... resave that. There we go. This might be short, but the last episode was pretty dang long.
That's true.
So I think I'm gonna break this here. And next time we will go back to the lab, even though I doesn't want to. So, later guys.